Okay, I'm going to buy long here, and I'm going to explain to you why as we go. I guess the single pip is not going to make a huge difference. Okay, I'm going to bring you over a little bit to show you a better view of what I'm looking at here. But if you take a look at the chart here, what you'll see is that, let me just center this for myself real quick. What you'll see is that the overwhelming trend of the day is upward. And for the last hour or so, we've had a slow but steady contraction. And over the last few minutes, maybe the last 4 or 5 minutes, we had sort of a sharp rise in the price. And the price of the market is actually still over its long-term averages here. And the TSR has dwindled by nearly 50%, or in this case even more than 50% twice over the last few minutes. Being that it's red, it seems to me that we'll be going in the market will be moving in the opposite direction. Although it may take a little bit longer than I had hoped, because the trading volume, or the average trading volume at the moment, is not very high. Certainly not for scalping, and as you can see, there are pretty large allotments on both sides of the market price. So this position may take a little bit longer than I would have liked, but everything seems to be changing from red. In this case, you can see that although there was no order here, when Excalibvr ended its long position, it didn't really go down from there. It's actually gone up from there about 2 points. The short-term directional analysis is no longer reading red. It's actually gray, which is more like flat. And because we had such a rally earlier, a contraction like this is to be expected. And I want to show you exactly what I saw on the chart that made me believe we were going upward. Now you can see on the bottom here, the chart actually makes what we like to think of as an elbow, but pretty much a sharp V on the bottom, as opposed to these very rounded bottoms here. So we have a sharp V and then a very long rally. The V on top is not as sharp, but you can see that it's much more so than, say, this or this. And we had a pretty nice run down, but we're beginning to see the bottom side, another bottom side elbow, very strong here. So because of that, and because the overwhelming trend of the day is going up, and because the position that ended did not lead into a short position, I really believe the market's going to continue going up from here. And as you can see, my position is a little bit profit right now. I'm going to set my trailing and send it. And as we scalp the market upward, you'll see how we make money on this. My trailing order will become my stop loss order will become a trailing order at 854.25, if we should be able to get there. And the market's trading a little bit more active, as you can see over here, than it was just a few minutes ago. I'll slow it down now that I mentioned it. But I really do believe we're going to get up to that 855-ish level, and one more pip and I'll be able to cover that position with my trailing order. There we go. You can see now as my order trails the market, I'm going to let the market fluctuate a little bit more than this had been set for previously. But you can see that I just cashed some profit. It was very quick, but all based on decisions from the Excalibvr interface. So for you to get a 2-week trial, visit www.gatewayqsecurity.com and use promo code YouTube. Can't wait to see you there.